Hello everyone, welcome to Alan Wake 2's newest DLC, The Lakehouse. If you remember, in Alan Wake 2, we were given a hint of the FBC's involvement and some sort of connection to Control, and there was a lake house that I guess apparently was an Federal Bureau of Control, like, base of operations at the lake, and we weren't allowed inside, and they said, don't worry, you will be. Now's the time. We will be. And so this time we are playing as Agent Estevez, and we're finally going into the lake house. Here's my thoughts on this. I feel like, much like the end of Control, which was a kind of DLC-based tease for Alan Wake 2, obviously, I don't know if it's obviously, but I believe that obviously, this will be a Alan Wake 2 DLC that hints at what is to come in Control 2. That's my assumption. That's my thoughts. We might maybe even get like a few Firebreak hints. I don't know. But what we do know is that during the time of Alan Wake 2, which is post-Control, something's still going down in the Bureau. And I don't know if it's still related to the weirdness of the first Control, or if there's extra stuff going on, and I'm sure that will be things we'll find out together. So, hey, let's get crazy. I am very excited. All right, expansions. Are you sure? Yes, I am very sure. Yeah, load.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8... Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lakehouse, to study the Threshold and Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lakehouse was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving.
I'm so excited. Get out of there, Janina. It's gonna be crazy. You don't want to go in there.
This is Agent Kiran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmonts. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
All three would die terribly. Ooh, okay. Oh, God. Return. Addendum. Goals. 3 whole goals? Mamma mia. Can I talk to them really quick? Who's this guy? Agent Glasses. Nice to see you. Nope. They were like, no, don't go that way. All right.
This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything? Radio me. The Lakehouse was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
It's cute. It's getting on the camera. So this is taking place before Alan Wake 2, but after as... or maybe during, because there's that scene where Saga and Estevez, like, chatted up. This could either be after that or during that scene, but the story is taking place before Alan Wake 2, it looks like. Maybe. Time is all timey-wimey. Spirals. Loops. Question, do I have... Oh, okay. Alright, I was about to say. Let me, Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Just getting ready. What are we doing here? They're using so much power in there. Make the assumption I cannot open that. Question. Does anyone out there have an FBC license plate? Real talk. Is there is someone in the world? If you do, actually don't tweet it at me. You will get doxxed so quickly. Just know that I love that for you. All right. I'm going to go to the front door under the assumption it's going to say you have to go around or something like that. Oh no, maybe I don't. Maybe it's just a picnic table out in the woods. All by its lonesome. The only thing missing from this is a voice going, Alan. Alan. Wake. Wake. Okay.
Hello? Agent Kiran Estevez, Investigations Department.
That's so funny that even though this 100% isn't the oldest house, they made it seem like it's the lakest house. Like they were just like, it's a good design. Let's just make a house, but then make it look like the oldest house.
No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay, well, it was definitely going in the report.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lakehouse. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife,
Dr. Diana Marmont.
This is amazing.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lakehouse. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
Not in French.
That is the joke, Diana.
Oh, no,
It's
there's a joke.
stupid
Wonderful. Jules. We'll see you down there.
Yeah, that seems healthy.
As I recall from Alan Wake 2, I'm pretty sure the 2 of them are dead, or at least not around anymore. So that's probably a problem. All right, let's see what there is to see. I'm going to assume, because this is gray and there's not a bit of water or a mop, no Ati in this. Okay. Urgent reminder, lake safety protocols. Please remember that the following recreational activities are forbidden in the waters of Cauldron Lake. These restrictions apply to both civilians and FBC employees. Fishing? Redacted? What? Boating? Applies to canoes, kayaks, motorized boats, etc. Using the water for redacted purposes. Water skiing. Redacted in the water. Paddle birding? Paddle birding? Ugh, bureaucracy. These activities can result in blank, redacted, and an estimated redacted period of cases. If you're unclear about any of the restrictions listed above, please speak with redacted. God bless the FBC. Okay, security reports, local rumors. Background. A recent security operation was performed among the citizens of Bright Falls and Watery. The goal of this operation was to ascertain public knowledge and opinion of the Lakehouse and its operations. The following information was gained through covert listening and informal questioning. The local public appeared to view the area around the lake with fear. This is, of course, the intended reaction, as the Bureau has publicly marked the areas as dangerous due to volcanic gases. However, there is a specific rumor among the public regarding a government facility in the woods run by mad scientists taking people for experimentation. This rumor seems particularly popular among the local youth, and its proximity to the truth is cause for concern. Worst case outcome would be an increase in curiosity or possibly even aggression. It is possible this is even the reason for the Lakehouse's security breach back in Redacted. Action to be taken. Security personnel will continue to monitor youth chatter. If the rumors continue, disseminating a cover story may be required. Perhaps even fabricated signage for an American Volcano Commission type institution. I'm pretty sure I saw that in the movie Super Eruption, Mega Eruption, whatever the case. Find that movie. Remember in like the early 2000s, there were a bunch of movies where it was about volcanoes killing cities? Imagine that, except it's in Yellowstone, and instead of it being an actual volcano movie, time travel's involved. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Enjoy that. But I'm pretty sure at some point they go to that fake bureau. All right. Dr. Marmont here to remind you to put in 100% effort today. Oh, and by find that movie, I meant it's terrible. Don't find that movie. It is quite bad. Any unaccompanied artist must be reported to security immediately. What does that mean? Don't trust. I don't trust these either. Also, I don't trust this. What is this? Also, I love the mugs. Security, safety, censorship, the 3 S's. Shield against evil. Eye protection against evil. Don't look at evil. Gotcha. What is this? All right. This is going to be something. What is this? 6? Hold on. You know I gotta look. 7. All right, well. No! You're right. Also, shout out to these gateway computers I assume they're using. What does that say? 4. What the... Why? What is this? What? Damn it, it's here too. What is... What does this mean? What do you mean by all this? Thanks. I'm hearing that noise. Son of a... What is that? Ava Romani to FBC personnel. Status update regarding the Oldest House. To all staff. On-site observation teams report that the Oldest House is still under active lockdown. Uh-oh. Status of Director Trench, management team, and all other personnel inside the Oldest House at the time of the lockdown's initiation remains unknown. So this is 7/14/2023. This is after the events of Control, for sure. So it's still there's problems. Observation teams have detected fluctuations in the blank redacted field originating from the Oldest House, as if redacted increasing in strength as it loops through a specific pattern every redacted hours. These readings are currently being analyzed by research staff in the Boston office. Any personnel with information pertaining to this signal should contact them immediately. What signal? What signal? All right, where's my weird... Oh, this is the one not weird desk. This one's perfectly fine. Whoever was here had it all put together. Unless I'm going to find, like... Yeah, no, it seems fine. Okay. The map.
That's handy.
Hell yeah. Okay, so that's the security and the elevator. I'm there. That's very nice. That's cute. Right, so this would be Dr. Marmont's office, the French dude. Ah, where are they? Great question. Probably gone. Probably dead. Automated typing device chamber. What? Cell 1, Cell 2, interview room. Oh boy, this is going to be a whole thing. Do not remove, do not copy. Whoops. Why am I looking at this for, like, clues? Y'all, I'm like, yeah, that could be a thing. All right, Project the Lakehouse. Okay. You see that?
An experiment. That bodes well.
The map updated with experiments. In progress? Interesting. Also, another circle. Okay. I don't know what that means. Jules?
Dr. Marmont's not here. Nobody is? I'll have to check downstairs.
Figured I'd close that for reasons I'm not quite sure. But... Alright. Barrows University. On the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in them, the trustees of Barrow University have conferred on Jules Francois Marmont the degree of, or Marmont, the degree of Doctor of Applied Science, and in this entitled All the Rights and Privileges Pertaining Thereto. Question, what is that?
I'll be working on the lower levels.
As a person who has a master's degree, and as a mother who has a doctorate degree, when it says on there, entitled to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto, what are those? Because I have yet to see any. I'm going to let you know. Is there like a club I should... Is this like... when you go to Disney and there's the secret club in there? Like, do I gotta tell someone? Debt, mostly. All the rights and privileges of all that debt. Yeah. Library access. William Devereaux, Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Paul Jensen, Dean of Barrow University. Notice of appointment. Dr. Casper Darling, Head of Research, to Dr. Jules Marmont. Appointment as Facility Head. That's very nice. The senior leadership of the Federal Bureau of Control has determined to appoint Dr. Jules Marmont as Head of Research in the facility at Cauldron Lake. The appointment will be shared with Diana Marmont, effective upon the facility's completion on July 18th. July 18th of what year, though? Can I snooch in on that? Also, do we have an official address for the federal? Has it always been 43 Thomas Street, New York? In New York City? Has that always been the case? I'm pretty sure there's not a Thomas Street, but interesting. Federal Bureau of Control Special Service Certificate. This exceptional contribution certificate is awarded to Jules Francois Marmont in grateful recognition of his outstanding contribution to the Bureau's scientific endeavors. Casper Darling. No dates on any of this, huh? Class of 2001. Okay, all right. So we don't know what that date is, but cool, great. Trying to figure out how long this facility's been here. Post 2010, for sure. This man was just like, make a bust of me. To my new fellow head of the Lakehouse. Love, Diana. It's very sweet. Here's the question. Does she have a bust as well? This guy gets to stare out at the lake every day. This terrible, creepy, dimensional portal to some other reality. That's swell. It didn't drive him crazy at all. Thursday, the 14th of September, 2023. So at least they made it to September 2023. Good on them. Science fact of the day. Though most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr also invented in her free time. She patented a frequency hopping device for torpedo guidance systems at the age of 38. Hell yeah, get it, girl.
Changing passwords, huh?
Oh boy. Effective September 13th. That was yesterday. All computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. We are aware this may be inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. We recommend using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Please also remember that for the time being, passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Thank you for compliance. Okay. All right, then. Let's read this. Or is there anything on the desk that would tell me what the password is? Oh, boy. Here's the question. Did he take down Trench's photo? Or did he never put it up? Is there a fade-in around here? Did he get a fade-in sent to him, or is this, interesting. Okay. Maybe they don't know that Jesse's running the show. I don't know. There is a 43 Thomas Street. It's in South Manhattan Island. Is that true? The oldest house inspiration building is on Thomas Street. Oh, it's the infamous building that literally looks like... Google it. It looks like the oldest house. It just really does. It's very neat. I always thought that building was something, it was like a cell phone company owned it, but maybe I'm wrong about that, but I feel like that's the case. All right. Federal Bureau of Control. That is research profile. Hold on. Let's see what this says. Okay. That's the whole thing. Subject P. What? 4/18/2020. So this is right after the events of Control. Through extensive testing, the subject has been confirmed to possess an intrinsic paranatural ability that manifests exclusively during the act of painting. The paintings feature scenes or events he would have no knowledge of, even sometimes painting an event before it occurs. This effect has been proven multiple times and has an estimated 40 to 100%, the 40 is pretty rough, but 100% success rate. Note the lack of precision in this range due to the team's inability to prove that a painting's content will not be realized at some point in the eventual future. Researchers asked to reiterate their hesitance to publish any concrete statements surrounding the subject and his ability at this time, as the nature of the paintings and their paranatural effect have been exceptionally difficult to measure and quantify. Conclusion. The subject is suspected to be a Class 2 Parautilitarian, though additional testing will be required to confirm this. At this time, his ability is not believed to be a direct threat to himself or others and can be controlled. The nature of his ability is to show current or future events via the art he creates. But the extent of this forecasting cannot be determined by researchers with any high-level precision. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, there is no evidence the subject's art is directly manipulating reality via the shadow's energies. Okay. So this is, for those of you who do not remember kind of the theory that I had about Alan Wake and the shadow, is that the shadow, it isn't just about Alan Wake. The shadow has, as long as it existed, been using art, and it feeds into the doubt of artists and the creative process, and it kind of uses that against them. And for whatever weird purposes, it wants to bleed into our reality. It's like a malevolent force. Kind of how... So... You know how the Hiss were bleeding into our reality and Control. They weren't a malevolent force. They just, wanted to do a thing. It's kind of like... Same thing with the mold. They weren't forces that were like... They were just like, we exist, and we, one of them messes with frequencies and, mind controls you and turns you into some terrible thing, and one, just wants to spread mold, right? The lake, whatever it is actively malevolent. It is, trying to cause drama. And so those are, two different classifications of things. Both terrible, both not great for us, but... the things that we saw in Control, most of it were just things that are naturally doing what they do because that's what they do. And in Alan Wake, the creature, the entity, the shadow, the lake itself, whatever it is, whatever that reality is actively trying to break through and breach our reality. Because it's like, yo, I'm here to kill everyone or something. I don't know. Yeah, the Hiss was basically a virus. Yeah. Dimensional tourists versus dimensional Americans. Hey, now! Replacement keycard request form. Please fill out the fields below before delivering the form to security. New keycard will be issued to you once your request is processed. Jules Marmont, head of research, co-head. The highest one, I forget what it's called. My old card went missing. Oh, boy. How would I know if it was stolen or lost? Why do you not put microchips inside to follow them if you're so concerned with this? I'm the head of research and I expect a new card on my desk by the end of the workday. Okay. All right, then. What does that say? Ted Brigg. Call Ted Brigg. 1877, call Ted. That works. So I have no knowledge of what this would be right now, huh? They got me looking, about to shoot up the whole page. You figured he would leave some sort of note. It's pencils. This seems like the guy who would leave a note. Well, you would think you could do September 14th, but he said that he doesn't do that. But maybe he does do that. You know what I mean? The question is, does he do it? See, there's more than, like, you can't September 14th that. Because that's only 4 digits. Unless, no, still can't do it. Plus year? All right, I'll give it a shot. I'll give the old college try. 0, 9, 1, 4, 2, 3.
Damn it.
Hold on. Is it European? So is it 1, 4, 0, 9, 23?
Come on.
All right. So I'm going to assume that effective the 13th, all departments. So maybe it's the 13th. Non-deceased characters, not your birthdays. Using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. So I would imagine that I guess I don't know what the... In my mind, it could be as simple as 38 is the last number, right? So, because the last numbers change, so maybe he would... Okay, hold on. I played video games before. I've done this before. I know how this works. Real quick. Actually, hold on. When was this given? Is there a date for this? No. Okay. So let's really quickly. What is going to be most important to him? July 18th. Let me check. My assumption is it's going to be 0718 and then 38, right? Because she was 38. Bing bong, we're in. Government security, unlock door. F. Here we go. Security reminder, hello. Please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. Changing your password daily does not improve our facility's security if you leave your computer open. Brian Lopez, IT specialist. Thanks, Brian. Dr. Marmont, please. I'm sorry, please. I guess please. Please help me. Please. That's what was on my mind. Project Arbitus has officially requested we return the pages. We aren't using them for any work on Project Ramnus, and they are shared research materials, so can I release them back to Artibus? What? What? Okay. So does next Wednesday work? Go fuck yourself, Jules. Also, hello, Raiders. Welcome. I apologize for the difficulty my wife was presenting, Harry. I believe she's suggesting that I would take her project's budget. An unfair, preposterous accusation, though I am confident you understand that. I would be happy to meet and discuss the annual budget. It is, of course, the head of research's job to oversee such work. Maybe Diana's no longer up to the task. Oh, they fight constantly. I'm too busy to attend meetings. Just use the budget from last year and make sure to specify that a specific percentage of the research budget is to go towards Project Arbitus. So certain individuals won't be tempted to slow down their competition by stealing resources. Good morning. A friendly reminder that proposed annual budgets need to be sent out by the end of the month. Every station is being asked to give a thorough breakdown this year, an effort to find areas where spending can be reduced. Should I book a time for us to speak about this and make a plan? All the best, Harry, Facility Administrator. Okay. Nothing else, huh? Nice. All right, door open. What else we got? Can I play this? Do not touch. Oh, okay. But I really want to. Oh, boy. The Lakehouse Daily. Good news. HQ still dark. That's good news? Good. All right. The Lakehouse Daily. Good news. HQ still dark. Pie was good. More pie for the rest of us. We have coffee. Deerfest this week. So this takes place, or at least her investigation takes place right before the start of Alan Wake 2. Bad news. HQ still dark. Nut allergy. Bad. No Alma beer. It's good. Tried it. The artist is... I tried to read what that said, but... Someone stole the black whiteboard marker. Now we're all vacation time canceled. Yep. What else we got? What else we... Uh-oh. No doodling. Ramnus Daily Stand-Up. This place was cursed. What do we got? The dangers. Oh, because of the artist. Right. Oh, interesting. Kayak for sale. Kayak for sale. Everyone's like, please buy a kayak. You can't. No kayaking. Please remember that any unauthorized art can skew the results of ongoing research. Right. Also, the duck. Amazing. Doodling. Rhythmic drumming with pencil finger. Wow, this place must have been the worst. Also, when apricot grade security threat is detected, dude, you got to watch out for apricot threat security. Also, coffee inventory. It's important. All right. Do not contaminate the lake house with unrelated art. What the hell was that? Oh, the water. It's like, what was that noise? Dr. Marmont here to remind you to put in 100% effort. The service hatch, where I assume people would put their guns if... Nope, or one shoe. What is that? Power core transport and handling. Use two hands to lift that power core, so if there is a power core I have to deal with here, I have to use both hands, which means I can't shoot, is what I'm getting. Okay.
This should come in handy.
Ayo, level 1 clearance. Okay. Wait, so people would just... Well, I guess they wouldn't watch. I was about to say. So people would watch? No, actually, they would just see a screen that says... Experiment in progress. Okay, let's do this thing. Oh, hold on. Nope. The map again, so I'm going to -1. Lovely.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts. Estevez to team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to... Oh, shit!
What's going on?
Well, that's not cool.
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected on sublevel 5. Staff should see
mission in the Lakehouse. All agents converge on the facility now. Belay that order.
Get the hell out! Run away!
A
Escape!
threshold event had hit the Lakehouse. Now it was the Marmonts' problem. Our mission was outside.
Ah, we're writing notes. Involves paintings, Parautilitarian, Project Arbitus, led by Dr. D. Marmont. Wake manuscripts, Alan Wake involved. Lakehouse, keycard access, clearance level 1. Experiments in progress, probably downstairs. Need to get to sub-level 5. Don't we all? Don't we all? Okay.
Cool. To the elevator.
Oh, I thought that was like viney growth.
Elevator.
Wait, what? Son of a bitch.
Okay. Priority 1, get the lights on.
But it's paint.
Standing
I thought it
around
was
in the dark near Cauldron Lake. Is not smart.
Cool. So cool.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that? Janina, you gotta protect me here. Also, how does any of this predict the future? Unless this is just residual. The hell? Residual painting. Panel control room. Okay, and then inventory. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's the black marker. We found, hey, one mystery solved. Research order. As the Lakehouse continues to make progress towards its goal, various avenues of research are being pursued. Recently, one such avenue has yielded unexpected results. The research into nursery rhymes, right, directed by Dr. and Dr. Marmont, led by Dr. Campbell as an art form, has shown viability in its ability to connect with the Cauldron Lake threshold. As a result, the nursery rhyme findings will now be carried forward by the co-heads of the research, incorporated into ongoing research across the Lakehouse, effective... I just want you... Effective immediately. Research teams will be briefed on how to utilize the effective elements of the... Oh, no. Of the nursery rhymes into their own work. Dr. Campbell and his team are being reassigned. They will continue to develop their work on nursery rhymes outside the Lakehouse. Any exposure risks related to performing confidential work outside the facility's premises have been acknowledged and accepted by the co-heads of research. Right, so that's from Alan Wake 2. Threshold linking experiment progress report. The work to create a stable link between our reality and that of the continues. Progress is good, with all teams reporting high confidence that a successful connection will... Why you doing this? You keep all the FBC does is play with fire. They're like, you know what? Let's try to open a portal to a hellscape. Recent efforts in utilizing the paintings produced by Subject P to adjust reality to such a way that achieves our goals were unsuccessful. However, this result also allowed us to discard that avenue of research and focus solely on a much more viable one. Our new hypothesis states that the threshold's energies, and thus its reality-altering effect, are drawn to pieces of art that contain significant level of emotion. This is supported by a clear trend in the data we have gathered over the years. We can identify and quantify the emotion of an art piece. Our work will speed up considerably. Work has already proceeded with an immediate focus on developing devices capable of measuring the level of emotion in any given piece of art. For now, our research will continue to focus solely on the art produced by subject P, while no pieces of his have yielded successful results outside of their assistance in discovering the, I assume, Alan Wake pages? His proven status as a Parautilitarian makes his work the most suitable research material. Huh, okay. I don't like that room. Spooky. Very cute. So this is like a lockdown bunker in case something goes wrong. And no one made it to it. Also, quick save. Yep. And for good luck, we'll manual save. Yeah. Okay. So no one made it in here at all. Bless. Thank you. Thank you, game. I'm gonna need that for, I assume, when a terrible monster attacks me. Because you know there'll always be terrible monsters.
Dr. Darling.
The Lakehouse, important, Cauldron Lake, AWE, Shadow, 1970, 1976, 1978. So that would be Thomas Zane stuff. Powerful lights. Something A010. Up there, it definitely says Thomas Zane. Do you see that in the red in the top? Can I mess with this? No. Also, shout out to this guy, or gal, who decided, F it, I'm bringing a bouncy ball into work. Hey, yo, you any creepers, any crawlies? Oh, what the?
Okay, doesn't do a damn thing without power.
Boy. Oh boy, I know how this works. Okay, let's go back out. I need to brace myself for what I assume is going to be blasting entities with light. Oh boy. Okay, we got a let's do there's the generator. These are more things to paint on. Before I flip that whole switch, let's get this out of the way. Also, is the painting glooping? Also, just a lot of paints. God, I swear to God, I saw a thing over there. A lot of paint supplies. Also, what the hell is that? Looks like me trying to draw a Green Goblin. Just trying to figure out what that is. Look, I draw a mean Spider-Man. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. A Green Goblin, not so much. Testing in progress. I assume this is the inventory? Yes. Okay. Well, if we're not going to be under attack immediately, then we might as well take the time to scout the room. So each one of these is like a different They make the guy come in, they make him paint, and then the minute he's done painting, or during the process, they decide they're gonna, like this one they're using a stand-up mic. And this one they're using the mic that streamer you like has. Or two of them. Like this painting is called... Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. No, sir. Well, at least I know that when the time comes, a dude is definitely popping out of there. All right, well, maybe that's the point of scouting right now, is to figure out where these dudes is coming from. There's one. Love that for me. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this is poo-poo. Oh, this is full-on poo-poo. All right, well.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
What is it?
I wish they'd make these things lighter.
The old two-handed power core. Right. Put it down. Yep. Context
The way
clues,
I saw
baby.
it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear.
Pick up the core. Insert the core.
Bingo. That keycard's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
Unfortunately, Jules' keycard went missing last night. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I now have a level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of black rock. Been grinding the black rock down to a powder and stashing around in case any gets confiscated. Weapons test using black rock powder. If successful, maybe send schematics to offsite teams? Could lead to transfer out of this shithole. Need to think up more applications for black rock now that I have some. There was a researcher at the OH who had lots of ideas like this. Wish I could remember their name. Okay. Really quickly. I can't tell if that's supposed to be Emily or not. I'm not going to make the wild assumption, but I feel like it's supposed to be Emily. Can I get in here?
Can't open it from the side.
I need a level 2 security card, and that is why it was locked from the outside. Okay. Yo, creepy monsters. Don't be attacking me when I'm carrying this. Nope, that sucks. Hearing it? Way worse than seeing the goop monsters. No, sir, don't like that. One bit. Y'all coming for me? You want this?
Gotta turn the receiver on.
I'm gonna blast y'alls. All right, here we go. Well, that's fun. That's a nice achievement to have.
Is the elevator's back?
Is it? Was that noise? The universal... The elevator's back. Nope. I don't like that they click. What the hell? Can I get on the computer now? Ooh, the power's back. Right. Missing BlackRock. Attention staff. There's a significant amount of BlackRock missing from sublevel 5. I expect there's a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. You did this. Respond to this message and we will fix the problem. BlackRock is a precious material. We only have so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. Let's start down here. Hello! To celebrate the arrival of fall, I have brought a variety of seasonal pies from a local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Rumnus can come enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All other staff should visit the other Dr. Marmont's office to see if she brought pie. Not like this. Not so dramatic. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I have purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Great. Hello, gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue, and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Perry, do not release any of those pages. Tell Diana and those fools on Project Arbitus that we misplaced them. An unfortunate filing accident. Tell them we are confident the pages will resurface in 2 or 3 weeks, but we are too busy making progress to look for them right now. So that would be the pages they were talking about that are related to Alan Wake that was in this note. Or potentially Alan Wake. I don't know. Yes, the old quick save. Okay, power's back on. Life is good. And now, all hell breaks loose. Can't wait for this. All right, here we go. Oh.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lakehouse has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that, Drs. Marmont? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the Shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the Shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the Shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, I came up with that. Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the Shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set.
Okay.
I wish I could tell you more. It's very, very exciting. Non-physical forces impacting. No, sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking. So, the Shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world, people.
Very cool. Okay. So I'm going to press that, and things are about to go cuckoo bananas. Before I do that, what is my... Well, that's my photo setting. Remember how I was like, Jesse, don't forget the buttons. Don't forget the buttons, and here we are. Dodge, sprint, aim, interact, flashlight, tools. Right, of course. The one button I didn't press. Story of my life. Batteries, ammo. All right, I'm good so far. Let's do this thing. That's not a nice sound. Okay. Let's get ready to blast some baddies. Excuse me, baddies. Would you like to get blasted? Oh, that's like right there in front of me, too. Are you right there? Like, I know what I'm looking for now. Because I've seen the outline of these guys, but... oh, boy. There's the button, there's the power, there's the coffee, there's the access card. Right. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, you know what? Let's not do this. That sound is awful. That is a genuinely awful sound. Whoever sound designed this, why? Why you gotta hurt me like this? Oh, God damn it! There they go.
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived.
Lady? Where are they going? You guys done? Fellas, how do I fight you? It's not the light thing? Light has no effect?
It doesn't even phase them.
So am I just dodging then? Alright, let me see how I do this. I think I have an idea. Can't beat me! Ow! Okay, maybe you can. What the hell?
What the fuck were those things?
Can I get to level 2? Okay, I can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, you never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function.
My technique was run away!
Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
And waste some ammo. What?
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand?
So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that.
I'm shocked that by talking to it, it was like, oh, hello there.
I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation?
1,000 painting shoes corrode.
What does that mean?
Paint no brush, a self-portrait.
Okay, hey, calm down.
Fire in his eyes and hands and bones.
You need to cease all hostility right now. Now. Bad news. That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Okay, baby steps.
Where the hell did I go to if I went to a thing that isn't even on here? What? Okay, well, that's unidentified hostile entities. Elevator moved. And now I'm going back. Great, okay. Can I try this again?
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the Lakehouse, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
So there's just extra, it's like making hallways and stuff. Cool. What?
Elevator.
Who let this elevator have a mind of its own? What the hell? Why you doing that, music? Oh, 'cause the blood. The blood, right, no, the blood would do that. Refinement process. The automated typing device, ATD, will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known Parautilitarian with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Lake's. Why would we do this? To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on its similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria: comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style. This page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the Lakehouse's possession as reference. Tone. Uh-oh. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the Lakehouse's possession as reference. Content. The pages must accurately mimic the typical content. Right. Okay. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. Hey. Guys, I don't think that's the solution here. No matter what you call it. I always knew AI would be the end of us. I just didn't think it would be this way. That music is so loud, like jarringly so. I'm absolutely terrified. Why does it have to get louder? What do you mean? Is someone coming to get me? What? This is like the Jaws theme playing while you're in the ocean and you're like, am I dying? What's about to happen here? Also, look at that good pupper. Look at that good pup. Speak up, Jesse. Look, I'm trying. Ooh.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in Lakehouse. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the Lakehouse directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. What's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior area of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research.
Gotcha. Okay. I understand more of what they're doing.
2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to
The 2 writers that Diana's referring to are the couple that showed up in Alan Wake 2, right? I believe so. More importantly, I believe I understand now. Maybe it will update, but oh, I can't look at it now. I believe I understand now the 2 experiments happening. Actually, technically there's 3. There's the one where they're trying to do nursery rhymes. The other one is recreating Alan's work, and then the other one is this artist project. So that's I believe that's what is happening. Organizational update. Moving forward, research at the Lakehouse will be divided into 2 distinct projects. Look at me, old Agent Cox coming in strong. Project X-132 AW, codenamed Arbitus, will focus on studying the writing of Alan Wake, with Dr. Diana Marmont serving as project director. Project C-43-210 RL, codenamed Romnus, will focus on studying the guy they have captive here and his work with Jules Marmont. Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes your patients is requested during this reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, right? So Harry's trying to keep the peace between the married couple who just be fighting all the time. And it seems pretty clear, according to the horns, it seems pretty clear that the idea that this guy was put in charge does not sit well with his wife, even though she loves him, clearly. She's kind of like, he's failing his way to the top. I get it. I understand. Words per sentence. Style. Character center. Why Lane? Lane? Now the monster has to open the door to get me.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the Lakehouse were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the Lakehouse. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
The real question is, I think, do the Marmonts really feel this way, or are they being influenced by the lake? You know what I mean? It's a fascinating question. Let me do a thing really quick. F and load. Maybe this will save me. Maybe it's supposed to be spooky. It's freaking me out, that's for sure.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house.
Okay.
The Marmonts had let the
So
lake
these,
in,
so the letters,
but the water
or
could
the
not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad.
Stay focused on your
The
work.
truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Okay. Edward Franklin Booker, born in New York, New York, currently resides in New York, New York, married to Tamitha Booker, no known children or dependents, no paracriminal affiliations found, located in Bright Falls as of 9/10/2023.
Could not flow. It became trapped.
Confirmed artist, designation, author, playwright. Right, so this is the couple that was in Alan Wake 2. Background investigation performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous. Tamitha Madison Booker, born Atlanta, Georgia, currently resides in New York, married to Edward Franklin Booker, no known children or dependents, no paracriminal affiliations found as of 9/10/2023. Author of 3 commercially successful true crime books. First publication was a poetry collection, unsuccessful. Disclaimer, background investigation, right, so possibly erroneous. Author, poet, right. And that was part of my original theory that the lake is like luring people, especially authors, trying to bring them here to like use them for its nefarious purposes. Was there anything in here like hey, that's what I was looking for. All right, that's nice. Nice to have nice to have bullets again. Okay, let's go back.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the Lakehouse were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the Lakehouse. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
So these are real page. Well, here's the thing. Again, I don't know if this is really Alan. You know what I mean? But these are the real pages they found. Pages that, again, I'm not sure. It may not, in fact, be Alan. You know what I mean? It could be Scratch. This is interesting. Story concepts, Rudolph Lane. Do I know that name from somewhere? Is that an important character? I don't want to look it up. I was about to be like, Alan Wake, I feel like that could be a thing. Rudolph Lane was the painter in Hartman's clinic in Alan Wake 1. Ah, bing bong. Yep. Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine. The paint. It was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmonts. For himself.
Is Coheads one word or two? Contains dialogue, clipped phrasing, third person, broad timelines, concepts, Diana and Jules, FBC, conflict, water, dark? Interesting. The question again, is it really Wake who wrote this? Because as you know, things in here that are written tend to become true. So was it written for the purpose of helping the Shadow? You know what I mean? Like by breaking down the FBC here, the entity can sort of take over without anyone stopping it. Which means it could be a scratch thing, you know what I'm saying? Okay. That's it for here. Inside we go. Actually, real quick. One more quick save. Watch your step. Mind the gap. Okay.
Went back. The truth was controlled here. Art was not art. Just
So this is all of the...
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is.
As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away? 100% bad news.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Bad news. Okay, so we are down in 3 now. Pardon?
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not.
Jesse Lewis. That's almost pathetic levels of item finding. What were you even thinking? Was there anything else here? Just this, huh? And some information on the typewriters. Yeah, okay. And the other one's in here? How? Why? It is in fact right here. Mm-hmm. Now, why does this count as a point of interest? Just because it's interesting? All right. Okay, maybe, at least in here, if monsters show up, I can blast them with the awesome power of light. Maybe. Can we see what they say, or is it just... I don't have a level 2 card, so I can't get in there. That is a nothing. Do not copy the Wake manuscript pages, please. What I need is anything. I honestly would have taken anything from that. 1% effort, you guys, you goofy goobers. Hold on, what is that? Oh, welding masks. Just 2 of them were backwards. Right. Here we go.
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy.
Right.
Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the Lakehouse for analysis.
Harding, if you remember correctly, is the villain of the AWE expansion for Control. So they brought him there and it went down. Not in a fun way. We got to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake, Parautilitarian and suspecting past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for any future readers, I am Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research at Lakehouse facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get this information? Or was the page itself determining these emotions? Yeah, that's the question. I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC. And if it did, would that... Oh, this is kind of fun, because this, in a way, hints about the weird timey-wimey nature of, did Alan write Jesse Faden into the FBC story to get him out? And he put her on the path of... Right. Oh, this is fun. I cannot believe... Right. And if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that though I have no evidence to prove it, no evidence to prove it, which brings me to new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or animosity are theirs to control? Damn. All right. Fascinating. Also, everywhere we're going, we're finding black markers. Everywhere but the first floor. Anything else? Right. More POIs. What else is... Ah, and then there's a bunch of things on the other side. Yep, we're just gonna keep ducking. And then a doorway that isn't marked, which we will save for the end. Do you think there's anything... I'm going to go up and down these alleys. Alleys? That's right. This is fascinating. I love this stuff. The only thing missing is every once in a while turning a corner and one of those like banshee hiss show up that's like, yeah! Jump scares me every time and I get really mad and then I blast it with 1,000 bullets and still it's still alive and I'm like, what is it? What's even the point? Alright, I'm just gonna do this because it seems like there's nothing. Unless this is something. It's very white. And nope, that is in fact not white, but metal, pure metal. Can I see what they're saying? Please do not turn off the machine. All right, so they're definitely the exact same thing, it looks like. Just really cool looking information. ATD Production Archive. Oh, yeah, give me the good stuff. So all of these are past written fake wakes. Alan fakes is what they are. Progress report, typewriter brand investigation. Investigation into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake with the intent to use this particular brand for, obviously, the thing they're doing, and the ADTs continue to be unsuccessful. Wake's publishing house, result no information. Wake's agent refused to discuss client matters. Good on you. Wake's spouse, although, potentially, our boy might be working for the Blessed? Or at least involved with them now? Barry. Wake's spouse refused to discuss. Redacted. No useful information. Interesting. Checked all available online interviews, publications, elements pertaining to Alan Wake. Result, nothing useful. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ADTs will continue to be operated with the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink. All right, so they're really trying to, like, go full Wake fake. Fake Wake. Wake and fake. Five 652-190. That is beyond not a real number. They were like, sure. What is this? The 2. I don't have a 2. Man, there's good stuff in there. This won't work, right?
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
Right, because I need a 2. I need a 2. So I can't get in over there. I can't get in over there, but I can go forward. Okay. Into the door that isn't on the map. God dang it. God dang it! I am officially off the map now. Well, that's cool, man. You know what?
I can never say no to extra firepower.
I was about to say, you know what? Actually, just in case. How you doing? Oh, I hear guys. So I circled...
Back where I started.
Right?
Spatial
Yep.
Usually observe the law of 3.
Mm-hmm. So my... sorry, I cut Estevez off. But my assumption is the point of interest means that this is going to keep changing as I go through.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the Lakehouse directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain.
Right, so, all right, this is the same thing, I think.
When it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success.
Right, so this is the one we got before.
After years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls.
Right, okay.
I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Nothing else in this area, though, huh? This, I imagine, is the same.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team.
Right.
Rising stars.
Okay.
Rudolph Lane stood
This
back
is the
from
exact
canvas.
same. Okay. Right. That's the exact same. Okay. Is this going to be the same?
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting.
So this is the same thing.
An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance.
We'll do a hot save. Uh-oh, hold on, what do you say? Empty me! Okay. What, all right. Hello. And so the thing that was here is gone now, but that's there. So things are changing.
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
Much appreciated, game.
Compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance.
Let's use this.
Tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building.
Just to be safe.
Release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance.
Okay.
The shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Hello, boys. How's that guy still going? Come on, man! Come on, man! That's bull honky patoots! Ma'am? Are you... How are you still... Hey, 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 this guy can kiss my whole butt. Broken door. Hey, come on, man! Alright, I'm gonna die terribly here. Well, how do I solve that problem? What the shit? What the hell? That's fine. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not too stressed. For some reason, I wasn't... The one guy just wasn't hitting with the light, and I have no idea why I screwed that up so badly. All right, come on, you hooligans. You rapscallions. Let's go. Let's do this.
Shadow is here. Good thing we got a flashlight.
Hello, boys! Alright, where's the Oompa Loompa? Where's my boy? Where's my boy? There you are, you big asshole! Right in the leg. Nope. Okay. You know what? Sometimes in life, you gotta hurt a man. Woo! The dude doesn't have a face no more! Now he don't got no head. Anyone else want this shit?
Had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
Okay, look, I just needed a moment. That usually happens. If you watch my Alan Wake, it usually takes at least one go through for me to like, I'm back. Okay, well. That's fun. I wish I had more ammo. Y'all got any of them ammos? Nope, that's not a thing now, huh? Son of a biscuit. I mean, I guess it wasn't before. Interesting. Do this... Oh, it's clean now? Interesting. And there's actually a thing out in the middle now. Okay. There it is. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. Okay. Love this. No, I don't. That is a lie. Don't love that at all. Also, let's do this and heal myself back up. Alright, reload. I don't have access to that yet. I imagine it's going to loop one... Lovely. If I could get any battery power, that'd be lovely, because I wasted that like crazy. So there was stuff back in the previous room. Also, the area of interest, or replace this right there, point of interest, not there anymore. Interesting. Also, we knocked over the printer paper. Ooh. Batteries! Let's go! Let's go! Big time plays. Still locked out of there. And there was one thing back here. Really? I can't. You son of a. Damn you, monsters! Okay. Well, there was an item back there that I can't get no more. Probably I'd open it and it would be a whole bunch of nothing. Okay, so we're going to go around it because she said it does in 3, so there's probably one more. Yep, one more loop. And then it's snooched and closed. That's what that sound was? Oh, yeah, I got snooched. Okay. All right. Hey, y'all, while I'm here... Oh, is that item still going to be there? I wonder. Hey, how you doing? You still dead? You guys still dead? Come on, man. How? How do I can't even fight these guys. Can I hit them right now? Nope. Cool. So cool. So very cool. Updates? Nope. No, not at all. That's the door. These are the same.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team.
Right. This is still the same.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives.
Come on, man.
I checked the records.
Come on, man. You can't just...
I believe it manifested inside the Lakehouse directly. I won't be fine. It'll just send Jules into a panic.
I hate them so much.
The page is written in ways you just
I hate those guys so much.
Week 3 should be the last one.
And the worst one.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand.
Cool, so cool.
Back to this page. The author's clearly awake.
All right, so this is the same couple, right?
It's like
Right.
he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean?
All right, so there's goop through there. That's the whole thing.
Page scared Jules away from the work.
Nothing in there. No, sir. I don't like this. But we did get this. No. What? What do you mean nothing? What do you mean? What do you mean nothing? Something is what I'm after. Actually, I really love this cabinet. Wonder if I can make a control cabinet. Why would I want that? I don't know. To have it.